What is the Germans' fatherland? Is it Prussia? Is it Swabia? Is it where the vines blossom on the Rhine? Is it where the Gulf lies on the belt? Oh no, no, no. His fatherland must be greater. Ernst Moritz Arndt. There is, in political geography, no Germany proper to speak of. There are kingdoms and grand duchies and principalities, inhabited by Germans and each separately ruled by an independent sovereign with all the machinery of state. Yet there is a national undercurrent, tending to a national feeling and toward a union of the Germans into one great nation, ruled by one common head as a national unit. The New York Times, July 1st, 1866.
Up until the proclamation of the German Empire in 1871, Germany did not exist as a nation. Back then, it was what we today refer to as a patchwork carpet of countless small kingdoms, duchies, principalities, palatines, and free cities, loosely united under the banner of the Holy Roman Empire. The Holy Roman Empire was no nation, and it wasn't supposed to be. This small statery made trade and traveling difficult. For example, goods and people traveling from Stuttgart in Württemberg to Münster in Westphalia had to cross more than a dozen borders with all the tolls and tariffs that came with it. Arguably, the unification process began with the French Revolution of 1789. Which inspired Germans with a realization of the promise of liberty, equality, and fraternity. In the wake of the defeat of the Holy Roman Empire in the War of the First Coalition against revolutionary France, the empire ceded the territories west of the Rhine to the French Republic. To make up for the lost territories, the Western Empire was restructured in 1803. Smaller states and territories ruled by the clergy were given to larger principalities, thus reducing the number of German states from 300 to just a few dozen. When Napoleon's armies marched across Europe in 1805, several German states broke away from the Holy Roman Empire to ally themselves with the French emperor. In 1806, Francis II, who had proclaimed himself Emperor of Austria 2 years earlier, laid down the crown of the Holy Roman Empire, ending its 1,000-year history. Meanwhile, the rogue states had formed the Confederation of the Rhine, a collection of satellite states loyal to Napoleon. When the tide of battle turned against the French Empire, the Grand Duchy of Mecklenburg-Strelitz was the first state to switch sides, followed by others. After the French defeat in the Battle of Leipzig and Napoleon's retreat to France, the Confederation of the Rhine collapsed and the old order was restored in the form of the German Confederation. With his quest for power, Napoleon had brought two things to Germany that were crucial for the development that followed: the French Code, for the first time establishing civil liberties and the values of the Revolution, as well as something for the Germans to unite against. Many fighters from all over Germany fighting against Napoleon were organized in so-called free corps, with many of them being students. One such corps, the Free Corps of Lützow, wore the colors black, red, and gold.